It's time for Michigan Fun on My Michigan TV, a weekly look at the top events in Michigan as presented by the state's leading authority on events, the Michigan Festival and Events Association. A full listing of events is available on MichiganFun.com. Michigan Fun is a production of My Michigan TV powered by Michigan Digital. Now, here's your host, President of the Michigan Festival and Events Association, Mike Sukin.
Welcome to Michigan Fun, the show where we check out the state's top festivals and events. I'm your host, Mike Sukin, and welcome to 2024. Happy New Year. And we're going to start off this year highlighting some absolutely amazing events. Today's show, we're going to find out what's happening at the Plymouth Ice Festival. And then we're going to learn about the Sno Drift Rally in Montmorency County. But first, let's check in with Alex Hughes from Treetops Resort in beautiful Gaylord, Michigan. Hey, Alex, how you doing today?
I'm doing awesome, Mike. How about yourself? And thank you so much for having me on.
So whenever anybody hears Treetops Resort, the number one thing that comes to people's mind is an outstanding place to golf. Beautiful resort, beautiful golf courses, but there's snow on the ground.
There is.
So, Alex, tell us about winter activities at Treetops Resort.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You know, we're a full scale resort, and we're full blown into winter now. Finally, we got some snow last week and the last couple weeks, and some cold weather to make some snow. And we got a great weekend coming ahead, and we're looking to get to be 100% this Saturday right now. With our skiable train, hopefully on Saturday. We're at 88 right now, percent of our skiable train is open. And, you know, we have everything here. We do sleigh rides. We do dog sledding. You know, not many places have dog sledding, and some of these dogs have ran in the Iditarod, which is it's the biggest dog sled race in the world. So it's a cool activity for kids to do, and we have it going on this weekend. It's not every weekend that we have dog sledding, but this weekend coming up is a select weekend, and looking forward to a great weekend of weather and skiing here at Treetops.
You guys always hit the ball out of the park. You guys, your hospitality is stellar, and my grandkids have gone to your ski school and absolutely love it. I love sitting up at the lodge at the top of the hill, and the views from there is just absolutely spectacular. Unfortunately, my knees are not going to allow me to ski, but I love to watch. And I remember the days when I used to do all that stuff, but you know, those are glory days. So you guys have lots of places. You've got the lodge. Where else can someone come and stay at Treetops for their winter activities?
Yeah, we have, you know, two different hotel styles on property. Like you said, we have the lodge, we have the inn. There's 180 hotel rooms there on property. We also have our chalet units, more like townhouse style available. Those were fully reopened in 2022, so full remodel there. And then we have our Jones cottages, which are right on property. Those are houses that people can stay in. So if you have a family, perfect spot to be able to host your family right in those areas. We have 4 of those, and we're building actually 2 more of those. So we will have 6 of those by the end of 2023. One great thing about the Inn Hotel building, which is kind of closer to our sports bar, it's you can basically ski out. It's right there, the hill's right there, so you can put on your skis and go right out as long as you have your lift ticket on.
Well, you mentioned the sports bar. I saw that we had some pictures of the dining. You guys also have great food, and it's not just one location. There's multiple locations for depending on what your dining choice is. Correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I mentioned our sports bar. We have Legends on the Hill too, as well. Awesome food in there in both spots. You know, you're going to get casual fine dining in Legends. You can get a nice steak. You can get a pasta. You can get a sandwich. Go down to the sports bar, enjoy your pizza and wings. And that is some of the best pizza I've ever had is in our sports bar. And like you said, you're up on top of our ski hill too. So you're eating and you get these beautiful views.
It is spectacular. You don't even have to participate in the winter activities. Just sitting there and looking out at what God created, and it's just absolutely beautiful. And if it's one of those days at low humidity and low clouds, and the panoramic view of the distance is absolutely wonderful.
It's one of the
But Z,
best.
there's a overcast day there, and it's still gorgeous. It's
Absolutely.
absolutely. You must have died and gone to heaven to be able to work at a place like Treetops Resort. I mean, you're on top of the world. It's absolutely beautiful. Great people. I love the activities that you guys have there. You guys still do the horse-drawn carriage out to, or
Yeah, our
wagon?
sleigh rides, that's a huge hit. We do those almost daily, every weekend. It's so cool, and we kind of take it out, and there's a bonfire pit out there too as well. You get hot chocolate with it, and it's just, the horses are just amazing, as you can see, and it's just such a cool activity you can do with your family too as well, and it's a experience that you just don't get everywhere. And if you and to go off the outdoor stuff, if you're not into the outdoors, cross country skiing and snowshoeing and snowboarding, we have a full service spa on property too as well. And then indoor outdoor pool and in the lodge, and that outdoor pool is heated. So it's a beautiful thing it's amazing in the winter. I mean, you see that place is packed on weekends.
Outdoor pool in the wintertime. Novel idea.
It,
People think they're in Scandinavia.
Yeah, it's pretty cool sometimes if you go by it and it's snowing out and people are out there using it. It's just such a cool experience, and seeing people out there in a pool in the middle of winter.
I might have to come over and check out the spa. I could use a massage right about now.
Especially after a long day of skiing or snowboarding, it takes it out of you. Go visit that spa and get a nice massage, or if you're into manicures, pedicures, we do it all.
And the sports bar has a wide selection of Michigan craft beer, also, if I remember correctly.
It sure does. It has a very, very large selection of craft beer from all over Michigan. So if you're into that, it's a great spot to hang out and let your kids, do their thing. And it's our, like we say, it's a winter playground. And you can just let your kids go. It's safe. It's comfortable. We have 24 runs. It's all right there in one area. When my stepson was younger, we just 12, 13 years old, go have a good time. And you weren't worried.
So if you're looking for something to do, head up I-75, down to I-75, crosswise east or west on 32 and M32. And I mean, you're in the heart of northern Michigan.
Like you said, we don't have much of a better location than Gaylord. It's such easy access if you're coming from the Upper Peninsula, Detroit, Lansing, Grand Rapids. It is by far one of the easiest spots to get to in Michigan.
It is. So Alex, anyone looking for additional information, how do they find out?
The best way is just go to our website, treetops.com. All our packages on there, all our deals. One of our big deals during the winter is our Cool School package, and that's a midweek package. So if you can get a getaway with midweek, it's $155 per person, and that includes your lodging, a breakfast, dinner, and your lift ticket. You can go cross-country skiing with that, and you can go tubing too as well. So it's all inclusive. So go to treetops.com, check out all our packages and specials for this winter. We still hopefully got probably another 2 months of great skiing out here.
Hey, I'm glad you brought up the tubing. For those of us that knees won't handle the skis, I can still go down the hill on a tube. Oh, sounds like fun.
And then you just got to go lay on the tube, and the magic carpet conveyor belt takes you right back up, and you don't have to walk back up the hill. So that's the great part about tubing.
I love it. Alex, thank you very much for being with us today. I appreciate it. For our viewers, they need to get out there. They need to check out Treetops. They need to check out the amenities there. And you don't have to just do downhill skiing. There's lots to do at Treetops. Thanks, Alex, for being with us.
Thank you, Mike, for having me, and have a great rest of your day.
You too.
Thank you.
So coming up next, don't go away. We're going to check out the Plymouth Ice Festival. Don't go away. I said, don't go away. It's going to be fun.
My Michigan TV is streaming everywhere on Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and more smart TV apps. My Michigan TV is on your phone too. Take us with you wherever you go. Just search for My Michigan TV on your favorite app store or visit mymitv.com. On your TV, on your phone, on the web. All Michigan streaming everywhere. My Michigan TV.
When you visit Treetops Resort, you can expect a Northern Michigan winter playground at an unbelievable value. This year, we're open all week long. And with Cool School, you can ski, stay, and eat for the cost of a lift ticket. Our crew can't wait to help you learn, soar, go to the extreme, and have magical moments. At Treetops Resort, you'll make unforgettable Northern Michigan memories and afford to come back for more.
Welcome back to Michigan Fun, a weekly look at the top events happening across the state. Our next guest is James Getson. He's from JAG Entertainment, and we're going to learn about the Plymouth Ice Festival. Hey, James, how are you today?
Good morning, and thank you for having us.
Our pleasure. So, Ice Festival in beautiful Plymouth, Michigan. Tell us what people can expect.
Yeah, so Plymouth is one of these storybook towns. When you walk around downtown, you really feel like you are immersed in a movie set or a storybook that you might have read when you were a kid. And every winter, in the beginning of February, we take it over, and we actually it begins in the fall. We plant ice cubes all around downtown Plymouth, and February is when they pop up into big ice sculptures throughout downtown Plymouth. So it's definitely something to come out and check out if you've never been to Plymouth. It really is one of the gems of southeastern Michigan. And we have lots going on coming up, not this weekend, but the following weekend, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. It all starts on the 3rd. We have an annual preview party for special needs families that we've done. We have a group here in town called the Miracle League of Plymouth, and their mission is every kid deserves the opportunity to play baseball. So we partnered with them a few years ago to be able to bring the Ice Festival to more families. So if you want to sign up to come to that, you can by going online and following the link to register for that. But it all kind of starts then, and then there's ice carving throughout the weekend. We have a lot of different activities. This year we brought back our tubing run, so it doesn't matter if it's warm or cold. We use a synthetic snow, so you can tube until your heart's is all happy, and you're good for the next place to stop in and warm up.
James, I'm glad to hear that there's a mission there to help those that need the opportunity to experience all the fun things in life. I appreciate that. That's great. I'm looking at the video as they're playing, and that tubing hill looks like it's absolutely fantastic. Some of those ice sculptures are amazing, to say the least. And I love the crowds downtown Plymouth. It's a beautiful, like you said, it's a storybook community. You got all those neat shops and restaurants and establishments, and it looks fantastic. Weather should be halfway decent. You got some additional ice this past week.
Yes, we did. We did get a little bit of ice down here, but we're recovering good from it. The forecasted temperatures are perfect for people to come out and enjoy all the things winter. The great part about the forecasted temperatures is that people will be able to come out and really immerse themselves in the downtown. And that's really when the Ice Festival was started 42 years ago. That's what it was all about, was getting people to come downtown Plymouth during a time of year that is normally slower for the businesses and retail. So we've carried on that tradition with doing a Ice Festival bingo card where you can take it into the different businesses and then turn it in for prizes in downtown Plymouth there. So there's lots to do, and with the warm temperatures, you'll be able to extend your stay and enjoy everything the town has to offer.
How many ice sculptures do you normally get, or sculptors participate in this?
Yeah, absolutely. So this year we were expected to have about 200 different ice carvings, and we scatter them all through downtown. So you can go down every street and find something new to look at. And then to get the ice carvings done, it takes a team of about 20 ice carvers. We actually start in November, carving some of them in freezers, and then we store them until the weekend because that's a lot of ice carvings to get done in just a few days. And with the if it is warmer or not ideal temperatures, it would be hard to get all that done. So they start with 300-pound blocks of ice, and they carve them into the different things you see down there. And we have some extra large ice carvings planned this year, some that are ocean themed. We have a dinosaur themed one. We have an ice throne you can come sit out on. So there's all kinds of different things to come and see.
James, I'm watching the video here that our producer is playing, and I see where there's ice sculptures up on stage, and they're pushing them off and breaking them. What is that about?
Yeah, so that was from when we were doing we had a ribbon cutting ceremony to open the festival one year. I think you're seeing it right now on your screen again. We had some of the officials from Plymouth there cutting the ice ribbon to officially open the festival. And then in the next scene, you see some more ice carving going on stage. That's just from a competition that we were doing that year. It is, if you've never seen an ice carver carve ice, it is a very unique thing to have them do, to watch. It's not like drawing because it's 3D. It's more like pottery or something because it's more immersive than just a drawing on a piece of paper. And these people, these artists, are really crafty at what they do. And I'm actually surprised a lot of the times we'll get like renderings of what they would like to do, and the scratching that we get on napkins is not what it all looks like. We have some of the best world-renowned ice carvers coming to this. We have a few that are gold medal winners from the Alaska competition. So we definitely pull some of the greatest ice carving talent in the area.
That is amazing. It's just absolutely amazing, the talent. Like you said, a drawing on a napkin and what you're actually seeing there is fantastic. I mean, heck, there's even a bar, an ice bar. Elijah Craig. I see Tito's also. And this is it's amazing.
Yeah, no, it's all about the party. So come on out, especially in the evening time. We have the ice bar at E.G. Nick's. You can get specialty drinks from Pink Whitney and Elijah Craig there. We have a party lot that benefits our veterans groups here in town. They will have live entertainment each night. Friday night will be Ava James and the Rumors, and Saturday night will be Power Play Detroit, two really great local bands coming out to play. And then all the different bars and restaurants have different things going on inside of them. So we encourage you to come out and check them all out while you're down there.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Anybody interested in finding out more information, where do they find that out?
You can find it out on PlymouthIceFestival.com, or you can find us on Facebook by searching Plymouth Ice Festival. We have all the information posted in both of those locations.
That is awesome. Looks like a blast. James, thank you very much for being on our show today. It looks like it's going to be a fantastic event, and definitely urge people to get out there to beautiful downtown Plymouth for the Ice Festival. Thanks, James.
Thanks for having us.
Another great festival. It doesn't ever stop here in Michigan. I mean, we are so blessed. Coming up next, we're going to be learning about the Sno Drift Rally. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
When the temps drop and the snow starts falling, yeah, Traverse City is just warming up. Explore a snow globe of adventure. Hit the slopes. Hike through snow-covered forests. Or get cozy with some local flavor. Plan your escape to winter's best kept secret. This is TC. It's totally cool. It's Traverse City.
Welcome back to Michigan Fun, a weekly look at the top events happening across the state of Michigan. Our next guest is Lynn Wolf, and she is with the Sno Drift Rally. Hey, Lynn, how you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Sno Drift Rally. This is an amazing event. It's been going on for, 50 years?
This is the 51st anniversary. The original Snowdrift ran in 1971 in January, and we were not only the first rally of the year during the winter, but we were the first national performance rally event in 1973.
It's amazing. 51 years of auto racing, rally car racing in Michigan. And I believe it's the only race that's on the snow. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And it happens in Montmorency County. So for those of our viewers who's not 100% sure where Montmorency County is, we're talking about Atlanta, Michigan.
Yes, we are right there east of Gaylord, Atlanta, Lewiston, Hillman. We kind of covered the entire area over the course of 2 days of racing.
You know, I attended this event, probably 10 years ago, and I had not heard of the event. But I found it amazing that some of the two tracks that I drive down in November for hunting season, they're running down those roads. And as you can see from those photographs that our producers showing, the evening runs with the bonfires. I mean, that car is airborne. This is absolutely amazing. How many cars do you normally get, or how many are you expecting this year?
So this year we are right at around 35 cars currently. That number may go up. We usually run in the 45 car range, depending on the year and the road conditions. 2 years ago, we had rain that had a flash freeze. And so people have been a little hesitant on coming back. That was an adventure that year with all of the ice. Where you saw the fire there, this is getting ready to enter into a section that the locals commonly refer to as Bonfire Alley. The people start spectating early in the morning. They're there all day. It's kind of like a tailgate party. And when you drive by, you can actually feel the heat from the bonfires as you're going by. I've been to a lot of rallies. I've never been to any as well attended as Sno Drift Rally. A lot of spectators, and it takes a lot of volunteers to make it happen as well.
And for the viewers who may not be familiar with rally car racing, this isn't just a race. This is a series of segments, and it's all timed. So there's one car running, and it's trying to do their best time, and then another car, so on and so forth. And then you guys change to different sections that is blocked off for racing, correct?
Yes. So this is what is referred to as stage rally. So when you enter into a stage, everything is very time controlled as to when you may enter the stage, when you may start racing. And then you have what are called transits. And this is where you have to drive appropriately going to the next stage where you will begin racing again. And we do a variety of stages. Some of them you drive over them a couple of times. And in some cases, there's even turnarounds and you may drive it in the opposite direction.
Gotcha. And it's usually a driver and a navigator, correct?
Correct. So the driver is responsible for basically the speed of the car. The co-driver, as we call it, is reading the notes. So giving them direction, letting them know what degree a turn is. They're also managing the time and avoiding any penalties for entering a stage too early or entering it late. The co-driver works really hard. We refer to that as being a secretary at 70 miles an hour.
That's a vision that I'm not sure. I mean, that's a vision for Saturday Night Live.
It
So
is.
it's a 2-day event. Friday is usually an evening event. That's usually the bonfire, but Saturday is mostly daytime, correct?
Yes. So we start late Friday afternoon. We go into dark because it is wintertime. Saturday, even though we start in the morning, we tend to finish, and it is still technically after dark. And that very chaotic stage that gets referred to as Bonfire Alley, that runs on Saturday.
Well, that's Saturday. Okay.
Yes.
So
And if people are in the area, throughout Mount Morenci County, there are Sno Drift maps, and you can get a map that lets you know where the spectator locations are so that you can go to those areas and watch the race.
there's also opportunities that that the cars aren't actually racing, that people can come check out the cars, talk to the drivers. Where are those locations, and what time of the day or days is that available?
So that is what we refer to as Park Expose. Friday, there will be Park Expose in Atlanta at Briley Park. And that would be if you go to the website snowdrift.com, has all the exact timing information for you. So that will be an early afternoon type function. And then again on Saturday, we will be back there. We are looking forward to the opportunity in the future to go back to Lewiston. Usually we have started our Fridays in Lewiston, which gives a very large area for the cars to be set up for Park Expose.
I'm going to ask my producer to go back to the young man sitting in behind the wheel. That is not a an official driver, correct?
Not yet. Give him time.
He can't even reach the pedals yet, but look, he wants to go. He just wants to go.
You know, a couple of phone books, a few blocks on the pedal to be fine.
I love it. It's all about the fun.
It is.
So
Rally is genuinely a grassroots effort. It takes a lot of volunteers, sometimes in excess of 250 volunteers to make this happen.
it is a hoot. I've been there. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes I think it's the best kept secret in Michigan, but we're going to take the lid off of that. You need to get out there to the Sno Drift Rally. It's what, the 9th and 10th February, Mount Morenci County, Atlanta, Michigan. Now, the Sno Drift Rally website, do you include the asterisk?
No.
Nope. So www.snowdriftrally.com.
Yep. If you just bring up Sno Drift with no W and snow, everything will start popping up that you need.
All right. Thanks, Lynn. I appreciate you being on today's show. This is a fun event. I definitely urge people to check it out. Where else are you going to see auto racing in the state of Michigan in February?
That's exactly it. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Lynn. Well, that wraps up today's show. I want to thank our guests, Alex Hughes, James Getson, Lynn Wolf, for joining us. Any information on these events, you've got their websites, or you can check it out on michiganfun.com. I'd also like to thank our producer, Jared Clark, and the entire staff at My Michigan TV. You can browse the full library, live and on-demand videos. Go to MyTV, that's MYMITV.com. All Michigan, streaming everywhere. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Until then, get out there and have some fun.